Have you or anyone you know ever been injured or involved in a motorcycle accident? It only takes that one moment to look away or another driver not to be paying attention, and you lose control of the bike. Riding a motorcycle is similar to driving a car. It is a law that drivers must wear a seatbelt when operating a vehicle, so why is the same not said for motorcyclists? Although motorcycle helmet laws differ from state to state, safety is always a top priority, and helmet safety laws should be implemented nationwide. It can be argued that riding a motorcycle is a self-risking behavior, much like that of rock climbing, where there are no laws protecting a person from falling and seriously injuring themselves. So what is the big difference then? Statistics show that motorcycles are the most dangerous form of motorized transport, with injury rates 8 times and fatality rates 35 times that of automobile occupants. Another argument that financial burden advocates fight against is the fact that taxpayers should not be encumbered by all of the medical expenses accumulated by those who have no common sense. We all know who picks up the tab for hospitalization and rehabilitation for those injured in motorcycle accidents, in the case the rider survives. An opposing argument made by the public safety official states that it is the duty of our politicians to pass laws that protect us from our actions. If it saves just one life, then it is worth it. While many opinions are formed on whether the use of helmet safety laws should be implemented nationwide, helmet use is a proven strategy to help decrease injuries and deaths. Wearing a motorcycle helmet results in a 72% decrease in the risk of head injury and a 30% reduction in the risk of mortality. A motorcyclist not wearing a helmet is 40% more likely to suffer a fatal head injury and 15% more likely to suffer a non-fatal injury than a helmeted motorcyclist when involved in a crash. Driving a motorcycle is a privilege, one that comes with many responsibilities. Motorcyclists are more susceptible to being injured because, unlike a car, there is no shield protecting them. Traffic-related fatalities are the leading cause of mortality in the United States, particularly among children and young adults. There are typically over 40,000 traffic fatalities in the United States every year. However, only 20 U.S. states require universal helmet use. Wearing a helmet when riding a motorcycle is one small thing that can be done to ensure safety on the road. Young and inexperienced motorcyclists seem to have the hardest time letting go of their freedom and seeing the bigger picture, which one day could save their life. Enforcing helmet safety laws could lower the number of traffic fatalities yearly, which benefits everyone, whether driving a car or a motorcycle. It is apparent that when operating a motorcycle, it comes with some form of risk, but that's why it is so important to be educated on motorcycle safety and take all the necessary precautions to ensure the safest ride. Motorcycles will continue to be on trend and therefore will also result in injuries. If motorcyclists are worried about the helmet limiting their freedom, they need to consider the fact that they might lose their life if they do not protect themselves.